economics, guys. You can't cost a company X in one area to produce, and then the other area of the world has nowhere near the standards that their home base is, and you can't expect them to go and say, oh yeah, I like paying through the nose for all these carbon taxes and all that I have to pay, because I'm trying to keep heavy industry moving. A lot of these politicians and a lot of these bureaucrats, they've never worked in heavy industry. They never worked in production. They spent 7-8 years in college and had and got a degree saying I'm special. I don't got to get my hands dirty, but I'm going to go ahead and tell everyone who does get their hands dirty for a living how they need to work and how things need to work. Even though I have no real concept and everything for me is done in a perfect world in math, and I got news for you. Perfect world does not exist when you do figures. In this election, it does not matter who gets elected. I don't think it really matters. A lot of people think Trump's going to do some good. He's not the answer, guys. Hillary's not the answer. Mike Pence ain't the answer. Not Mike Pence. The libertarian. I can't think of his name right now. He's not the answer. He's more liberal than he's libertarian. He's for open borders. There's no real way to go about this. That's like Trump's big thing is we're going to build a wall, Mexico's going to pay for it. Okay? Now, he went to Mexico. It was more photo op than anything. And went and told, and I guess he's, oh yeah, we're not paying for it because we need our we need our finances for other projects, because apparently they're wanting to build a wall between them and El Salvador because they're trying to stop migration. It'll never pass. The budget to build that wall will never pass. That's a non-issue, and that's a no-start issue anymore. No one's gonna go ahead and say, yeah, we'll raise my taxes to build a wall. That's like right now, this tax plan they're talking about, starting healthcare savings plans and all that. Okay, that sounds good and all, but you're forgetting one thing, guys. That's still making people buy commerce. It's no longer, healthcare has no longer became a choice if you want to pay it or not. That's still requiring people to pay for commerce. It's still a pathway to single payer, what they're pushing really hard for right now. I've been on both sides of that fence. I worked for years with the company. I did 4 years in one company that did offer insurance. That's another thing too. Do you keep talking at a stoplight? Or do you cut it? Goddamn, dude, you get close enough? Alright. Let's get going. So, back to my train of thought. Yeah, healthcare savings accounts, that sounds all well and good, but who's going to finance it? Or who's going to manage it? Are they going to let private people open up bank accounts for that? Or is it going to be something else that's going to be deducted out of your check every month? Or every payday? Along with Social Security, which turned into a complete joke. It's not going to be there when pretty much my generation comes up. I mean, I've already came to the realization, written off the idea of that, yeah, Social Security is going to be there. I'm not even planning for it. I know I'm going to have to work until I'm in my 70s and 80s and pretty much can't work no more. I know that's how it's going to be. I'm just lucky enough that I work in a field to where I could feasibly do that. The concept of retiring or fully retiring at 65 is gone, man. That's why they're wanting to raise the age for Social Security to like 72, 73, something like that. When they first came up with the idea of Social Security, the life expectancy at the time was 68 or something like that. And that's when I'll have to look all this up. I don't know it for sure. I'm literally talking about this off the cuff and kind of vaguely off memory. But I want to say when they first came up with Social Security, the age to draw it, I think, used to be in like the mid to high 50s. I know it's 62, or they made a big deal when they made it into like 62, 65. 62 is early withdrawal. You take a hit on the amount you can withdraw if you draw it early, though. Most people try to wait to 65 because they get a more of an amount. My dad waited till he was 65.